Hello, peoples. So I am going to be putting up the chickens here in just a second. There they are out there clucking around. There's a little chicken tractor with the roosters. But first I wanted to show you this garden thing is out of control. Holy guacamole. A lot of stuff going on. Let's see. Tomatoes, peppers, beans, kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli. There's cabbage back there, lettuce. The broccoli and lettuce has bolted like crazy. I'm letting it do its thing because I'm hoping that it'll spread out and grow wild in the woods later. But these are melons. There's several back there hiding back. See, there's one there, there's one there. There's a little guy right over here. They're all kind of tucked in here. Cabbage looks crazy bad. Look at all that stuff's been eating it. We're not spraying, we're not trying to do any of that. We're just letting the bugs have their bits with it and hoping for the best. But we can see cabbage heads are starting to shape up in here. One over on that side, one down on this end. All of the lettuce and broccoli. So the broccoli, those two are lettuces. Those ones over there are lettuces. They've all bolted quite a while back. We harvested some kale. We've harvested some of that. We got to harvest some more. You see in between the rows, the grass and the weeds and stuff been growing up. I've been trying to cut it back, but I should have laid out the paper down in the rows all the way, but I didn't do it. But yeah, these peppers, oh, look at that, they're growing. There's little, I think they're habanadas. These ones here, they look real thick, bushy. And you can see there's a few under there. That one's not quite big enough yet, but he'll be ready soon. And then this row is bell peppers, which I didn't think nothing was going to happen because they were looking pretty weak. But we got a couple over here on this one. I think that maybe one or two others through that row. Woo, tomatoes, holy cow. I definitely didn't keep up with the trellising to bring those up like I was supposed to. That's all my fault. I just didn't do it. That was huge failure on my part, but it's gonna be a mess, but we're getting a lot of tomatoes. This is my little everlasting grape. This thing has been eaten 2 rounds. So the first set of leaves got eaten away to nothing, grew back. Second set of leaves started getting eaten away to nothing, grew back more. Look at these little guys. I've come out here and squished a bunch of bugs, but there's little grapes. And hopefully they actually plump up and turn into yummy, delicious grapes. We'll see. Little blueberry bushes, we picked all the blueberries off of those already, so there's no more berries on those. Maybe a couple little guys that are kind of sad. Oh look, there's one hiding. Little fella. He was hiding. Yum. This is from one cantaloupe. Spread the seeds out there, and there's some little fellows under there that are trying to grow. But it's doing pretty good. Things are still growing like crazy. We had really good rain, 2 days long of rain. This is the tomatoes. These little guys I've been picking, they're orange when they're fully ripe. So like that guy's not quite 100% fully ripe, but he's close enough. I'm gonna eat him right now. Yum. So, garden is doing great. Got some real big tomatoes here. The size of that guy. A couple of them under there hiding. Look at this guy right here. Pulled a few off of this. This is where the real crazy one was all misshapen, looked like a butt, half red, half green. Little Mr. Two-Face. Yep. But corn. Oh yeah, I picked one of these the other day just to see. Pulled it off of this one here. It was delicious, but it was still kind of small. I think this one and this one are going to be ready to pick soon. The other ones are still kind of small. These little tiny little thing is actually, look at that. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but it'll be interesting to see. So, anyways, let's go take care of these chickens, put them up for the night. We've been in what they've been saying is a mild drought here in central Maine. But things are still all right. It's not as bad as it is in some places. We're just watering. I don't water every day. Thankfully we had this rain that just came by, so that helped out quite a bit. But oh, we got rid of the camper. It was sitting right there. We gave it to a gentleman who was needing some help. He was building the house or trying to build a place and needed a place to stay in the meantime, so we gave it to him. Got rid of the old wood log trailer that was left on the property years back when we bought it. So kind of cleared that space out, which is nice. Move these girls over, wrap their thing around this side, give that ground over there a little rest. But I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can get these girls put up. And there they go. And girls are in for the night. Oh, yep. Put the food and water in there with them so that they got some good stuff. That's the one rooster we're keeping. He's getting a good size now. And I actually think a couple of these ones are actually roosters, but I think they're straight Buff Orpingtons. So I'll have to check on that later. As they get older, there's two of them that still like to fight with each other. Those are our dummy eggs. We leave them in there and they've been laying. So the girls have been, I personally think it's the two mamas, Red Mama and OG, have gotten back to laying because we're basically getting 2 eggs a day. I don't think the little ones are old enough to lay yet. We had 9 in there one day and I was like, oh my God, they must all be laying. And then I realized, no, we weren't looking for eggs. So she probably been laying already for over a week and we finally noticed them. But they were laying them in the corner, not in the laying boxes. So we got those dummy eggs, put them in the laying box, and they started laying in the laying box again. So little trick that works for us. I don't know if it worked for you if you're having that problem, but you can give it a try. These guys now, they've learned that when I come over here, it means I'm going to be moving this thing forward, but I'm not doing it right now. But you see how they all are out front like this. They're getting decent size. I think I'm going to give them another week. They got food that we poured out on the ground for them to scratch at, and food in the feeder. They got plenty of water. And we've been moving this. You can see the little trail of the grass has kind of been picked at in little lighter colors. Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh no. Well, that's it. The secret's out. we're gonna be getting regular power hooked up to the house. Not because solar's no good, but it's just not as reliable in the winter up here as we would like. So basically we're going to do the opposite of what most people do. A lot of people have regular power and then they'll get like a solar as a backup instead of a generator. What we're going to do is we're going to use the solar still as our primary power source, but we're going to have the regular power connected so that if we get low because it's winter and days are short, we can switch over to that, charge the batteries, and not have to run a generator. And then it's a 3-tier system because we still have the generator if, say, there's a big storm, regular power gets knocked out, and because of the storm and it lasts a couple days or whatever and we run out of power from solar, we can still run the generator, charge up the batteries, and be good to go. So that's the way we're working it. But yeah, we're working, we're getting things done. Summer is going by quickly. It's already middle of August, well, past the middle of August. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you see maybe something that inspires you if you're not doing any gardening or growing any of your own stuff. We don't know what the heck we're doing. We're just going at, you know, what we think is good, and we're learning as we go. Made a whole bunch of mistakes along the way, things that we would have done differently had we known then what we know now, but we're also still making progress. The garden next year is going to be completely different. Eventually we'll do a greenhouse, and yeah, just a lot of things to come. So thanks for watching, thanks for sticking around and seeing what we're up to, and you know, like, subscribe, tell a friend, do all that good stuff, and we will see you guys on the next video. See ya.